Ian Diamond White shining brightly on the Blackpool stage. Checkouts of 113 and 104. Whitlock 9-6 up. White put on the pressure though, winning all the remaining legs. A 13-9 victory, 97.113 dart average. And White into the quarterfinals. Tanya, his stepdaughter, loving every moment of that. Peter Wright, 13-7 over Gilding. Whitlock going out, beaten by White. Van Gerwen, J.Lewis to come, followed by J.Lewis against Gerwen Price. Draw looks like this. Ian White will take on the winner of Van Gerwen against J.Lewis. Peter Wright up against the winner of our final match of the night, J.Lewis against Gerwen Price. Let's hear from Ian White now, talking to Stuart Pike.
We're into the World Matchplay quarter-finals for the first time. It's a special performance in the end.
Yeah, it was nice to get over that line. With me not being, past the second round before, and I thought I was gone at 9-6. I just could not find the treble. I was trying to find it like I did in round one, and just couldn't do it. But then I started to relax and get into the game, and then when I got it back to 9-all, I thought, come on now, let's just play your normal game and get through.
Where did that come from, that run of 7 legs in a pressure situation like that?
I think I found it in my pocket. I don't know. You just got to keep taking each leg at a time, and hope you get the chances. I wasn't hitting many 180s at the beginning, but at towards the end, I started hitting the 180s, and it went nice for me.
Potentially one of the biggest wins of your career.
Yeah, it's a good
one
win.
Of the most important.
Yeah, one of the most important. When I'm sitting in the rankings and that at the moment, I want to keep pushing up there. I need to do something in the TV tournaments, and to get to the quarterfinals of the match play, it's good.
Maybe Michael Van Gerwen, maybe.
Who knows? I'll have to shape up a bit, but yeah, I'm there now. I'm in the last 8, so I'd have took that beginning of the week.
Well done, Ian.
Thank you very much.
Broad smile on the face of Ian White. Family loving every moment of it. He's into the quarterfinals. What a performance from a man who's high in the rankings, though. He's 9th now.
Yes, he's been playing well for a few years, but on the big stage, he's always had a problem getting over the line. His scoring power has always been there, but he keeps missing doubles at crucial times and being punished for it. But tonight, I mean, he was 9-6 down, and you thought that Simon was just going to push on, and all of a sudden, White started to hit 180s and a lot of 140s, 18 140s he's hit tonight, and he rolls off 7 legs on the trot. And against Simon Whitlock, you wouldn't have thought he'd have been able to do that.
He was the favourite, though, in White going into this, which says a lot about his abilities these days.
Yeah, he was just odds on, and Whitlock was evens, and at one time the evens looked great on Simon Whitlock, but we all know what Ian White can do, and the last 2 nights, the first round and the second round, now he's proved that he can do it.
You'll face the winner of Michael Van Gerwen against J.Lewis. That's our next match. Thoughts on Van Gerwen? Looks very comfortable on this stage these days.
Yes, he does. I mean, he's very comfortable. He's played brilliant all year. The last 4 tournaments, it's just been a bit hit or miss. But coming in, I think he's had one eye on this tournament. He so wants to win this, to add it to his World Championship crown, and he wants to stop Phil Taylor. That's one of the biggest things. Put Phil on the back foot. And so Michael is really up for this tonight. Jamie, a great young player, but he's going to have to play at the top of his game.
The world #1, Michael Van Gerwen, on stage next here in Blackpool.
Hello, welcome back to the second round action of the Bet Victor World Matchplay. That's coming to you live from the Winter Gardens, Blackpool. Very special welcome to all those viewers joining us live here on Sky Sports. It's all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. Let's meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome a 3-time PDC Youth Event winner, making his second appearance at the World Matchplay, the roster, J.Lewis.
Living it up in the city, got trucks
from the Netherlands. It's time to meet the world #1 and the former champion of the world, mighty Michael
Last 3 years, Van Gerwen, quarter-final, semi-final, and last year heartbreak, the tears on stage when he lost to Taylor in the final. He's using that to motivate himself, Rob.
He's got to. I mean, he's stepped up each year. I think that beating from Phil last year hurt him a lot more than what people think, and he so wants to put it right. But he's got to set his stall out tonight. He's got to throw over 100 average, a lot of 180s, just to make sure people know that he's back on top form and wants his title.
J.Lewis, fast emerging player on the circuit, beat Justin Pipe 10-7, did very well in that match.
It certainly played excellent. He's one of the up-and-coming stars, and he's got a bright future in the game. Experience-wise, limited on the big stage, concerned with Michael, but he's got to get into him early on and put Michael on the back foot, which is going to be very hard. I mean, he's got to play at the very top of his game.
Not a bad way to round off a Tuesday night. Michael Van Gerwen, J.Lewis, followed by Adrian Lewis against Gerwen Price. Tasty, very tasty.
Well, it doesn't get much better, does it? The world #1 and then the 2-time world champion coming up afterwards. Perhaps we'll get that elusive 9-darter from one of them.
You never know. Wayne Marden, Stuart Pike in commentary.
Thanks, Dave. 12 months ago, the tears of a prince. Will there be the joy of a king of the match play for Michael Van Gerwen as he chases one of the few majors that he hasn't won? Or could J.Lewis cause one of the biggest upset in the modern era? Because that's what it would be. Van Gerwen 20-1 on to take his place in the quarter-finals.
J.Lewis has beaten Michael Van Gerwen before. Just the once out of their 7 meetings. So Michael will know that Jamie's very, very capable. And his performance in the first round against Justin Pipe was superb.
60.
He for once relaxed, and when he does relax, he's good, and the action kind of stands up to it. But when he gets nervous, J.Lewis, his elbow can really dip and he goes high and low. So if he can just play himself into a bit of form and enjoy the game, and once you do, anything's possible.
Well, that's the key. I mean, for Lewis, for anyone to be playing on this stage against the world #1, you've got to try and enjoy it. Otherwise, what's the point?
But if you enjoy it, you've got a chance to play well.
Absolutely.
You really have. And Michael, not a bad start.
Michael, you require 32.
For the first leg.
Game
In
shown
13 darts, and Michael Van Gerwen is off
second leg,
and
Jamie
running.
throw first.
Let's see how comfortable J.Lewis is. We'll find out over the next couple of minutes during this leg. Already knows that he's under the cosh.
67.
Important last dart, but in a spot of bother.
Jamie will know that he'll have to play very, very well to even compete with Michael. But what you can't do is think you can't make mistakes and you can't miss, because then you become defensive. And darts is one of those sports that you've just got to relax
82.
and get on with it. That is what Michael does so well and so often. We have come
59.
so close this evening to 9-darter after 9-darter, if you like. Will the green machine complete it? Will he do it? Will it be Jamie?
Van Gerwen again on the stage, I wonder. Twice Peter Wright hit 7 perfect darts. Once Simon Whitlock hit 7 and a 6.
26.
Well, he is human after all. 26, Michael Van Gerwen. He's hit a 180 in this leg as well.
Against Benito van der Pas in the first round, Michael built up a royal lead. He did 9-1, but then just eased off, didn't he? Was 3 legs on the trot to make it 9-4, and then cleaned it up and won. But that will have annoyed him because he lost his focus. This is a longer format. You'd be hoping to not lose any focus whatsoever, because you will be punished.
139.
Good darts from the young Welshman.
42.
Well, he hit a 180 to start the
Jamie
leg.
requires 60.
But since then, awful for the world #1. So, tops for Lewis to hold his throw. Double 10. Well done, young man! What a piece!
Jamie Lewis
Came back well, didn't he? After the Van Gerwen maximum. Talking of which,
140.
Yeah, Michael threw in some... Wow, Michael was watching himself. Threw in some real poor efforts in that leg, didn't he? After the 180, you're right, but Jamie took out that 60 well, because he moved right over to hit the double 20 after covering it, and didn't move back for the double 10, and still got it from an acute angle. Well done. Settle him down as well. Follow that in. Go on.
140.
they actually played last weekend in Dusseldorf at the European Darts Open. Counts for now, really.
84.
When you compare that to the World Match Play on this stage, Van Gerwen won easily, 6-1, but...
Yeah, he's won the last few meetings at a canter, 6-1, 6-3, 6-1.
Like darts or tennis.
140.
Game, set and match. Looking for 57, 57 to lead
96.
double 10. 96 will do.
126.
Should get a dart at least bullseye. Well, that is awkward. He didn't like that. Got to go 57. First dart was the undoing
58.
there.
Michael, you require 58.
To hold his throw, he needs tops.
In charge of
2-1. 3 legs all with throw.
Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Decent start from young Jamie Lewis. Importantly for him, letting Michael Van Gerwen know that he's there, he's around, he's a challenger, he's
100.
thrown some good darts.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I felt for Jamie Lewis at the World Cup. Him and Mark Webster, they'd both been playing so well going into that event. They were a duo to be feared, but it really was paralysis through analysis. They bamboozled themselves and just didn't perform. Started worrying and panicking about how they were going to play, and eventually brought each other down. So it's good for Jamie to get back on that stage and play some decent darts.
77.
Fantastic Van Gerwen. Now I'm sure Mark Webster will be looking on. Become a dad for the first time. Congratulations to him. He only just missed out on qualification for the match play as well. It's good to see over the last couple of months Mark Webster has been playing something like again.
98.
Looks like being the first break of throw.
Well, if Jamie can hit a 140 or better, then Michael will be forced to take out the 86, which is no mean feat. You've got to switch, Jamie.
55.
No,
Michael
man.
require 86.
You've got to think better than that. gives Michael a free rein at the 86.
Shaw
Makes it so much easier when your opponent isn't on a double. You don't have to worry about it. Isn't on a finish, sorry. You can just carry on, can't you?
59.
One of the real low points of Michael van Gerwen's career, losing the final so heavily. When Phil Taylor put him in his place on this stage 12 months ago. That's what makes him so dangerous this week, I feel.
He's won 11 tournaments this year, and it's only July. It's ridiculous how relentless Michael is. But he plays in the tournaments, he enjoys them. He doesn't get tired like a lot of the others that, like Barney, he hardly plays in the events, which is why he's world ranked number 18, because the way the rankings work, the more tournaments you play in, the higher your ranking. Shouldn't be that way, obviously, it should be on ability, but that's the way it goes.
Oh, brilliant 132 to leave 170. 161, the highest checkout of the match play so far from Peter Wright in his first round match against Kim Hybrecht.
30, Michael require 170.
60. Yes, another. Little red bit.
45. Jamie, you require 145.
145 from Michael van Gerwen. 145 is the magic number for J.Lewis. So Van Gerwen back. We'll take a firm grip.
Michael require 25.
There's the 988.
Game shot.
That was simple. 105.66 average. J.Lewis acquitted himself well, but he's finding MVG too hot to handle. Michael van Gerwen takes the lead at the first break by 4 legs to 1. Welcome back to the World Match Play Darts. Peter Wright through beats Andrew Gilding 13-7. He's in the quarterfinals now, as is Ian White. Won 7 legs on the bounce to beat the big Aussie Simon Whitlock. Michael van Gerwen is 4-1 up against young J.Lewis from Wales. And last on, we have Adrian Lewis, 2-time world champ, takes on Gerwin Price.
Yeah, interesting. Peter Wright and Ian White, both first-time quarter-finalists here at the match play. The winner of this will play Ian White. The winner of our last game, Lewis and Gerwin Price, will play Peter Wright in the top half of the draw here at the Winter Gardens.
Quarter-final place up for grabs. J.Lewis in the first 5 legs, he played well, played okay, but Michael with 105 average and
100.
hitting doubles at a rate of 67%. It's always going to be tough to beat. Well, he looks focused, he looks mean. The mean green machine.
140.
Immediate response. 140 from Lewis, 140 from Van Gerwen, who is chasing another break of throw.
Well, what you see from J.Lewis every now and again is a slight jump when he's releasing the dart, and that will normally send the dart high or low because your arm kind of reacts to it. You can stop that, it will definitely become a more reliable dart player because his action is very, very straight.
58.
I haven't seen a 180,
91.
a 177. and a 170 from Michael van Gerwen. And now we've seen a 91 check out, an 11 dart leg, another break of throw, and the average of just 110. Just 110. This is Van Gerwen. Well, I'm going to say Van Gerwen at his best, but you just feel he's got a lot more left in the tank should he need it.
100 averages, they're quite rare actually at the match play. There's only been 67 of them hit. Now you think that's quite a lot, but there's been 669 matches throughout the history. So for someone to have 113 is it's incredible. And over a long format, you're looking on anything 95, 96 plus. You're going to worry most players for a long time, like Liam White did. He ground Simon Whitlock down eventually. But these guys now, they have gears upon gears, don't they?
Yep. Well, looking at back-to-back 11 darters from Michael van Gerwen, and he really is stamping his authority all over this. He's a joy to watch. He really is when he's playing like this. It's just fantastic entertainment.
I don't think J.Lewis will be sharing your view.
68. Jamie, you require 164.
Go on then. You going 60 or 57? 60.
$96. Michael, you require 8. Game shown the 7th leg.
Well, that's 5 consecutive legs now for Van Gerwen. But, you know, we talk about how good he is to watch, and he really is. It's just a joy. J.Lewis, and players like J.Lewis, I'm sure will and should aspire to be at that level.
Well, I think every dart player does when they watch the greats that are about now. But what Jamie's got to do in this match, and mentioned it at the start, you've got to start enjoying it. I remember playing James Wade in the semi-final here. He was absolutely just ripping me apart, and I got to the point where I think I was 12-4, 12-5 down, first to 16 I think it was, and I'm thinking, look, I can't see me winning because he was playing so well. I started to relax and I played better. I didn't make massive inroads, but at least you can come away feeling, okay, I've learnt my lesson, I wasn't good enough today. But you just got to go up there and play if you can. Easier said than done, we know that.
Well, very difficult when you're on the end of a barrage and 112 average, 60% on the doubles. It's at the moment it's just too good, and as you say, you can't. Well, he can't let it demoralise him, and he isn't. So he's still averaging 97, highly respectable. Double 18 for another one, double 9 then for Van Gerwen.
Game shot in the 8th leg.
It's a procession at the moment. Not a lot that J.Lewis can do about this, because this is the world #1 baring his teeth.
When the world #1 starts taking out 2-dart combinations like Michael is, you really are in trouble. 58, 86, 91, 87, missed the 170 on a bullseye. It's telling. Gets a chance, sniffs it out.
96.
58% on the doubles. You'd be looking for that as a mark of what can win it.
123.
Well, the unlucky kiss off the barrel for Van Gerwen. But he dominates, doesn't he? When he gets on a roll, he's nigh on impossible to stop.
Yeah, he can definitely build up some momentum.
100.
6 legs on the spin.
93. $133.
Michael, who's 100. You see Jamie there, the dart kind of wobbling in.
Michael, we require 100.
The points are, in my opinion, just a little bit too long. And, well, there you go. I was talking about the combination finishing in the last leg. And another one. Superb finishing from Michael. Yes, he's on a roll. Yes, he's kind of being allowed to play, but it's his brilliance. It's allowing him to relax.
140.
Oh, just Van Gerwen averaging 110. It's the highest average in the history of the match play. Back in 2010, Phil Taylor 114.99.
$96.
Just playing beautifully, isn't he?
40.
Michael Van Gerwen's highest average at the match play. It's 105.58. You're thinking that's going to be beaten, but I'll tell you what, when you're averaging 110, it only takes one poor leg to knock that down. Looking to leave minimum 170. Well, it is. Well, that will not be happy with that.
Jamie, you require 167.
Well, he's only had 2 darts and a double, J.Lewis, and hit one of them.
93.
Michael, you chance here, but 148 for Van Gerwen. He expected to hit that.
Jamie,
he did, but look at what he's done. There was a 70. It looked like a certainty for this leg, more or less 40 seconds ago, J.Lewis. Now he's going to have to take out a bullseye just to stop Michael winning another leg.
49.
The 140 was a great shot. It made him miss.
And Michael Van Gerwen hasn't missed much. An average of 110. And he is steamrolling J.Lewis. Van Gerwen, the world #1, relentless on his way to the quarterfinals of the World Match Play. 9-1 in front against the young Welshman.
Welcome back to the World Match Play here in Blackpool. Peter Wright is through to the quarter-finals for the first time. He beat Goldfinger, Andrew Gilding. Simon Whitlock is out. The big Aussie lost to Ian White by 13 legs to 9. Michael Van Gerwen is running right. 109.70 average. He's won 9 of the 10 legs played against J.Lewis. And another Welshman, Gerwyn Price, will take on twice world champ Adrian Lewis in a match that will follow this immediately after. Well, Michael Van Gerwen is playing superbly well, he's finishing well. Are we looking at the champion?
Well, I always felt coming here that Michael Van Gerwen was the man to beat this year, certainly, and I think that his defeat in the final 12 months ago is the only motivation for him. That was a night that will live long in his memory for the wrong reasons. And he looks in the mood, doesn't he? 59. He'll be tough to beat this week. Taylor, Lewis, Wade, Anderson, Wright will all be trying.
Averaging 109.24. J.Lewis, shocking average, 97.89. Yeah, okay, he's only had 3 darts at a double, but still.
33.
Michael cannot do any wrong. He's playing with the freedom.
Yeah, and that second little mini session of 5 legs, he was averaging around the 115 mark throughout.
57. Michael, you require 170.
Well, he just missed the ball for this earlier on in the match.
I think he got carried away.
Yeah.
Former world champ, 8-time major champ, and world number 1. Favourite for this. Definitely got carried away. We have only ever seen 4 averages over 110 out of the 669 matches played here. Phil Taylor 3 times and Adrian Lewis once.
168.
So that's how good this performance is. It's not over 110 yet, mind.
Well, pressure on Van Gerwen here. Brilliant setup from J.Lewis, but it makes no difference whatsoever. Lewis, well, at one smile, he'll be saying, what can I do? I did everything right then. But Michael Van Gerwen, this is Michael Van Gerwen, for goodness sake.
That was Jamie Lewis's best visit of the match.
140.
Not hit a 180 yet. Michael's only hit 2, but there's been an abundance
100.
of 140s. 10 from Jamie, 13 from Michael.
$57.
11 legs played. Jamie Lewis has lost 10 of them. And he's not that far shy of a ton average, is he? It's all wrong. It's not right. Didn't get that in my day. I'm quite glad about that.
Well done. First maximum, thoroughly deserved for J.Lewis. Lewis. He can hold his head up high. I just hope he doesn't walk off this stage demoralised, because Michael Van Gerwen, in truth, would have done this to many players. And 180 from Lewis. You knew that Van Gerwen was going to follow with another one.
And he shouldn't have even gone for it, because he could have left a bogey. Go on, Jamie, double 11, man. He knows it's double 11. Go on.
102.
Fatal hesitation. Double 10.
180.
He has missed.
Jamie requires
He has missed.
There's a smile on Jamie's face there, as if to say, you're not going to, are you? Well done. Yeah, that's it. Look, you're getting an hiding, and you said it, Stu. This is good. What it tells you is that yes, the match has gone, but he's enjoying being up there, and he'll want to come back. There'll be some good days at the office for Jamie Lewis. Tonight is a good performance. He hasn't lost yet, but it's likely, let's be honest.
Well, the motivation for Lewis is to taste more of the same on the big darting stages and play more of these games against the very best in the world. As Michael Van Gerwen pushes his average up to 110.53, as Wayne mentioned, on course for only the 5th average in the history of this tournament over 110.
Jamie from a real darting family. Most of them in that family have represented Wales at this great sport. His dad Mark is a hell of a player.
95.
Michael moving over about 5 foot. Oh, that's just ridiculous.
Well, two of the best darts that we've seen in this World Match Play so far, considering he could only see a third of the treble 20 bed. And he was adamant he was going to get it to leave tops.
57.
And here he is, Van Gerwen at tops.
Game Sean, 13th leg.
First, you don't succeed. Double 5 makes it 11-2, but the setup shot was just exquisite.
96.
Just surprised that Michael hasn't really had a
140.
go at a 9-darter. I don't mean it, he's trying it every single leg, of course he is, but surprised he hasn't hit the two 180s or a 177 and a 180. Oh yes! Averaging 100.64. Oh dear.
Well, J.Lewis may well smile, because that's the second time in 3 legs he's hit a 180, and Michael Van Gerwen has followed up. The 180, 140 from the young man. I think he's just enjoyed himself now, isn't he?
99.
I'm still laughing at the fact someone's averaging 101 and they've only won 2 legs from 13. 16 or treble. Double 9.
67. Michael, you require 82.
Oh, double 16. Wow, amazing Michael Van Gerwen. Just amazing. 110.60. Here he is thrown for the match, and well, I really hope that you've enjoyed the last half hour, because this really is as good as it gets. But Michael Van Gerwen will surely think it will, and it can get better, but
60.
it has been a very special performance from Van Gerwen.
Before the match, you can probably think that J.Lewis knew it was going to be tough, but ridiculously tough.
131.
He can hold his head up high, that is for sure. 101 average. He has not once, J.Lewis shook his head as if to say I'm beat.
No.
What a brilliant attitude. That will stand him in good stead.
Well, we've seen him at the World Championship, we've seen him at the World Cup of Darts, debut here
39.
at the World Match Play, and we will be seeing a lot more of J.Lewis, that's for sure. He has the talent.
Well, John Park quite rightly said in commentary yesterday, it's an achievement to actually qualify for the events nowadays. That's how tough it is. He won his first round game, beat Justin Pipe.
$57.
Probably 32 left.
174.
Well, just to add to the 180s and a 177 and a 170 in regular play, look at that. 111 average for only the 5th time in the history of this tournament.
Double 16.
Game shot.
110.93 average. That is the 4th highest average in the history of this event. What an incredible game. Unbelievable. Age, J.Lewis, 98.86. Won 2 legs from 15. That was a magnificent performance. Have you just watched the World Match Play champion? Don't bet against it.
Places up for grabs at the match play. It all started with Peter Wright against Andrew Gilding.
This should be a terrific match to start the second round here. Looks pretty cool, I think. But a good start for the outsider, Andrew Gilding. It's going right for Peter at the moment. And that is why Peter Wright is the best in the business.
Enough is enough. Let's get the job done.
Well, sometimes you just have to admit that your opponent has been too good. Double 10 to round off a really good performance. Boy, did he get it right in the end. Both players in fine form to win through to this second round, and the general consensus is that this is too close to call. High quality contest this. Whitlock's in the mood for sure, but White won't let him pull clear. Oh, that's brilliant. It's level again. Big moment in the match. Gets it! Gets it! Big moment in his career. Here at the World Match Play, Whitlock goes crashing out, but Ian Diamond White sparkles by the seaside tonight.
Then it was a case of salute the master, a masterclass from mighty Michael van Gerwen. 59% on the doubles, 5 180s. J.Lewis couldn't live with it. Just picking up the 2 legs. 110.93 3-dart average from van Gerwen, the 4th highest in match play history. The draw looks like this. Michael van Gerwen will take on Ian White. Last match of the night, Adrian Lewis against Gerwen Price. The award for the winner of that one, a showdown with Peter Wright. Let's hear from Michael van Gerwen now, talking to Stuart Pye.
Well, congratulations, no wonder you're smiling. That was an amazing performance.
Yeah, there was something what I wanted to put on, and I know Jamie's a good player, but I know all the pressure was on me to put on a good performance, and I think I handled it quite well, and a fantastic average, 110.93. I think it's somewhat high in the books ever of the.
Yeah, the fourth highest ever in the history, 22-year history of this tournament. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm really pleased with this performance, and yeah, I need to make the game, and that makes it quite difficult sometimes, but it was fine. I feel very confident, and that's a really important thing in the darts, and I want to continue like this. I'm already looking forward to Thursday when I'm going to play Ian White, and it's going to be a fantastic week, I hope.
When you play like that, when you look relaxed, you're in the zone, you're going to be very difficult to beat.
Yeah, that's true. I know I'm the main favourite in this tournament by the bookies. I think the main favourites for myself are me, Phil, and Gary. But you need to prove yourself in this tournament, and I think I did with this game, and that's really important for myself, just to get the confidence to grow in this tournament.
This tournament you desperately want to win. It's one that you haven't, and I sense you're doubly determined this year.
Yeah, of course. 3 years ago, quarterfinals. 2 years ago, semi-final. Last year, final. And last year, I disappointed myself because I thought I didn't play good. And this year, it's still going well. I put on fantastic performance, and yeah, this is what I want to see for myself, because I can do this, and I can do even better than this. But I'm really glad with my game, and I want to give J.Lewis all the credits, but yeah, if I play like this, it's difficult for anyone to beat me.
Great entertainment tonight, well done.
Thank you very much.
110.93 3-dart average, the 4th highest in match play history. Have we seen the champion there?
Well, it's hard to say no, but there's a hell of a lot of darts to be played, obviously we know that, but to replicate that time and time again, is it even possible? No one else has ever done it, but it was just the way he played. He looks $1 million, and I just love watching sport played by the best at their very best, and that was it. And he cares, Michael. He cares about the records. He cares about what's gone before, the history of the sport, and he wants to leave his mark. And he's going to do that anyway, of course, but just a special performance.
And he keeps reflecting on last year and how much of a heartbreak it was, losing to Taylor in the final and the tears.
Well, I must admit, we do keep reminding him of it. But he wants to put it right, and if he does, then we won't mention it next year. It'll be Michael, your champion, and he alluded to the fact that he keeps going one better every year, and I'm not going to say he can't win it, because that would just be folly. His favourite, playing like that, and he quite rightly said, someone's going to have to play well to beat me, but there's a few of them that are playing like that, even the likes of Ian White and Peter Wright. Look, it's going to be so tough to win, but there will be a winner.
Adrian Lewis won't like the fact that he's taking the spotlight either, will he? He's on next against Gerwen Price.
Adrian Lewis, to me, looks, and he's talking more concentrated. He knows now that he cannot win anything on just talent alone, just ability alone. Gary Anderson has found that out. He knows that it's a bit of hard work and maybe a bit of luck along the way. Adrian Lewis is always someone that can win anything. We know that. He's won 2 world titles and a UK Open, European Championships as well. But when he concentrates, he can average 110. He's done that before in the first round against Andrew Gilding last year. He knows he can do it, but he's got to concentrate and knuckle down. Michael did not switch off for a millisecond there. Adrian's got to do the same.